How do I get a sword? How do you get a...
How do I get a sword? How do I get a sword? Graser.
Yo, what up?
Hey man. I was just getting some intense frame lag was saying. I was like, is my stuff broken? Alright guys, so we're back. We're gonna be doing some more prison. I've actually got Graser here with me today, and before we get into what we're gonna be doing, I got my no shave November mustache,
Dude, I
Graser.
can see you there in the top left of the screen. That's so cool. What's up, Will?
What
Say hi
do you
to
mean
me.
you can see
Hey,
me? Hey
what's
Grace. Alright, so for anyone who's like, Will, you have a slug above your lip and some little tufty on your chin. It's gonna be gone as soon as this video's done. It's gonna be gone. Grace is gonna be happy because
I got an axe.
No. Alright, so we're actually on a whole new prison server. Grace is actually here to ask me questions for a tag. Because if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll notice that I've actually been doing some tags in the past. So Graser, what's today's tag?
Today's tag, you know, I wanted to make sure it was a great tag for my first appearance here. It's gonna be about the zombie apocalypse, Mr. William Shakespeare. That's your tag.
Zombie apocalypse is perfect, dude. I love zombies, man. I love zombies.
They're pretty. I mean, they're pretty disgusting looking, but I guess they're pretty hype. So
dude, they have feelings too, man.
Alright, fine. Jeez. So, zombie apocalypse today, I'm going to ask you questions about that, and hopefully you choose right.
What do you mean, hopefully I choose right? There's no answers.
Answers. I already read all these questions.
You have answers
that I'm expecting you to say, and you better match those answers that I have in my head, my friend.
Alright. Okay. Alright, I guess I gotta match them. Alright, dude, we're gonna head over to the mine, do /warp, and then come to the Spark Devil mine. It's the top left thing. And then don't move for 3 seconds.
Great, man. That's 180 milliseconds. Here we go. We're here.
Oh.
Hello?
That's actually, I was doing the math in my head. That's actually right, I think.
What do you mean? 3 minutes is 180 seconds?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
So
Alright.
When do you want me to start asking you these questions, my friend?
5 minutes from now.
5 minutes from now? Okay, we'll wait 5 minutes and we'll have a nice time mining out some iron.
Are you gonna ask that question yet?
It's not been 300 seconds.
Oh my god, dude. Just ask me the damn questions, dude. Come on.
Number 1 about the zombie apocalypse, Mr. William Shakespeare. Number 1. Which 3 YouTubers should you bind yourself in a zombie apocalypse would you have on your team to maximize survival?
So which 3 YouTubers would I choose to be on my team to stay alive?
You would have a team in order to stay alive. What 3 YouTubers would you have to accompany you on that team?
Okay, so strength. I think I'd have to say Furious Pete. Do you know who Furious Pete is?
No idea who Furious Pete is.
Alright, so Furious Pete does like a bunch of different like eating challenges, and he also works out a lot, so he's like he's a big dude, like he's pretty strong.
Okay. So you think that guy will be able to save your life?
Yeah, I think he might. I think he might be able to. Honestly.
You know what? Let me quickly Googs a pic of him real quick to see if I can see it in him.
You can definitely see it in him, dude. I'm telling you now.
So what was the name? Oh,
Furious Pete.
Gosh,
like I'm telling you, he's a big dude.
Yeah, he could save you, man. This guy's got your back in the event of a zombie apocalypse. Okay, what is the second? Because you're gonna need someone who's pretty intelligent too.
Someone who's intelligent. A YouTuber that's intelligent.
A YouTuber that is really, really smart that could guide you and make sure.
Alright, so it's definitely not you.
Well, that's not what I had in my head. I have a YouTuber in my head, and I'm gonna be.
I don't. I feel like someone who's smart and he knows what's up and like can do a lot of stuff.
Okay,
like,
well, my YouTuber starts with V.
V? I don't know any YouTubers called V.
YouTuber starts with V.
I don't know.
My answer in this situation would be Vsauce. I would trust
Vsauce? I've never watched a Vsauce video. Never. That's why I didn't know.
How do you not know, dude? That guy is so smart. He can literally talk for an hour, and I would listen to him about all.
Okay, he's on the team. Just as long as he doesn't talk too much when I'm trying to sleep, you know.
He's really smart about a lot of stuff, and I mean, he would probably know how to survive a zombie apocalypse. So you have your strength, you have your brains. Now you need your.
We need like wildlife skills.
I'm trying to think of. Did you ever play the Sly Cooper games when you were young?
No, but I do know what Sly Cooper is. The little like
so
fox
Sly,
thing, right?
Who was like the main guy, Bentley, who was the brains, and then you had the hippo, who was the strength. Well, we have the brains and we have the strength. We need. What do we need? What else is there? Okay,
what do we need?
YouTuber, based on what you think.
A third YouTuber. All right, I'm gonna have to say Roman Atwood.
Roman Atwood. You think Roman Atwood is
Roman Atwood. Just because like he's a nice guy, I feel like I'd get along with him. And like he knows how to shoot a gun or two. So.
He knows it. Yeah, honestly, yeah.
I think it's a pretty good.
He would be that guy. He'd
pretty
be that
good
guy
idea.
that you'd like sit down with and actually like communicate with and have a good time with while you're trying to fight off the world, and while Vsauce is over there doing calculations and
exactly. Like he's out shooting stuff up, and like Vsauce is sitting in the back, like figuring out how to kill the disease and stuff.
Someone to hang out with while you're being defended. Okay.
Exactly. Exactly.
So your 3 YouTubers. So your dream team would be you, Furious Pete, Vsauce, and Roman Atwood. The dream team. Of
I think that's a pretty good team.
I think that's a pretty good team too. Honestly, I would agree. If anything, maybe I would replace Roman Atwood for my dream team with Casey Neistat.
I was gonna say Casey for the brains because he seems like a smart guy. He really does seem like a smart guy.
And I feel like I'd get along well with him. The object in the case of a zombie apocalypse. Let's say you don't have a team at all. The object immediately to your left is your only weapon. How screwed are you?
The object to my left.
Right now.
Alright, this is gonna make my room look really messy though, and it's not. Alright.
Okay.
The object to my left is a candy wrapper. And it's about 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters wide.
Oh boy.
And about like 4-5 centimeters tall. So I don't know. I can't really. I don't think I could strangle a zombie with this.
Is if we found out through some sort of research that zombies are allergic to candy, and maybe.
But there's no candy on it.
But maybe the oil of the candy is still on the wrapper.
Oh, there's a couple pieces. You're right.
You could like shove that in their face and it would poison them or something. So. But if that's not the case, yeah, you're pretty screwed, man.
I think I'm honestly dead at this point.
Okay, then. Say the zombie apocalypse and you'd already been, you already died, you already got bit by a zombie. So now you're a zombie. Let's put yourself into that position. Who would you want to infect and bite and turn into a zombie first?
Who would I want to infect?
Yeah, like who would be your main target if you were a zombie?
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Yeah, honestly though.
No, because don't we want him to become the U.S. president? Next question. All right, so let's reverse the tables again. Let's say you're a human again. What would your survival plan be? What would the
survival plan? Okay, so I've got my team.
No, okay, we're ignoring the fact that you have a team.
So I'd obviously have to start out alone because the 3 people that I picked are American and Canadian. So I'd have to somehow traverse the ocean to get from England to America. So that would be my first plan. I'd obviously have to go to the airbase that's near my house, steal a plane, fly over to America.
Okay, so how do you expect to be able to do that when there's authorities all over the place that are
They're gonna be zombies.
What if they're not?
Well, I mean, I could have just came out of like a coma or something in a hospital, and now everyone's a zombie. Like, stuff could have already happened. I could be waking up late at this point.
That's true. That's true.
I think I'd have to acquire a plane first to assemble my team.
You have 0 knowledge of aviation at all, and you're gonna hop into a plane and fly it across the Atlantic Ocean?
Yeah, it's my survival plan. Well, I mean, isn't it just like driving a car? Like, there's a steering wheel, and then like you just press one button to go.
Driving a plane and you get into an accident, you're pretty much dead. Whereas a car.
I mean, I'm a pretty good pilot in GTA, so I think I could do it.
All right, man. I'm glad that is where you get your lessons from and your training. GTA 5, man. I would hope that your dad's not been converted, because he seems like the type of guy who would be able to figure that kind of stuff out real fast.
You think my dad would be able to fly a plane?
Yeah. Can he? I think he could.
A military jet.
Yeah, but he's... could probably.
That doesn't
build
mean
a
he can
plane.
fly a plane.
So it means he knows all the technical stuff, so he can learn it quick. You guys wouldn't be able to land, so you'd probably crash. But at least you got out of it for a while.
Alright, well, yeah, I guess I'll probably be dead by
Did
the
you
time
ever
I get to my
consider a
team.
boat?
But then
A
again,
boat
like,
maybe.
what if the seas are rough that day?
Oh my gosh! It's
I want
better
it
than
to be
being
smooth
30,000
sailing.
feet in the air during like a tornado.
If you're 30,000 feet in the air during a tornado, you're above the storm.
Okay, shut up! I knew you were gonna say that. Shut up. What happens if you had your team?
Honestly, we'd have to find a place to set up base, and then I'd make a scavenger team. So one of us, or no, two of us would have to go and scavenge to get like food and other supplies like bandages, first aid gear, and like weapons and stuff. And then the other two would have to stay behind and protect the camp.
Ooh, protect the camp, and I assume that would be you and Roman Atwood just chilling, right?
Yeah,
You guys
probably,
would be-
probably.
All right, next question. What would you do, honestly, if you woke up, like during the outbreak of a zombie apocalypse, but your parents were the first two like infected? You woke up and your parents were zombies.
Well, then
What
my
would
dad
you
wouldn't be
first do?
flying any planes, would he?
Like, what would you do if your parents became zombies?
Obviously, if
Zombie.
someone's a zombie, you gotta kill them. Like, you gotta eradicate them.
But would you do
But
that
I
to
don't
your
think I
parents?
could. No, I think I'd have to have someone do it for me. I don't think I could do
no,
that.
I think I would just run away. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't bring myself to kill them, but I don't think and since they are zombies, they would try to kill me, and I know that.
Exactly.
So I would just run away and get the heck out of there. 'Cause
Yeah.
I would just leave them to someone else. Would you want a zombie apocalypse to happen?
Would I want a zombie apocalypse?
Yeah.
No. Actually, yes.
Wouldn't that be like a sick way to
No.
end life as we know it on Earth?
Oh, dang, dude, I don't have a pickaxe. Do you have a pickaxe that I can have?
I have a pickaxe that you can
Oh, thanks, man. Okay, no, but when I was a kid, and still to this day, like, I'm big into zombies. Like, I watched... Actually, I have an answer to the other question. Alright, I watched a movie. You watch Hot Fuzz with me, right?
Hot Fuzz. Was that
The
funny
police
one?
movie. The police movie.
Yeah, the funny one,
Yeah.
right? Like the
So
yeah, I watched
those
that.
two
That was
actors, they have another show called Shaun of the Dead, and
Mm-hmm.
his friend. This is a spoiler alert. Just for those of you who want to watch the movie, you can just skip ahead a little bit. Right at the end of the movie, his friend gets turned into a zombie. So they're big into video games, and he locks them in the shed in the backyard. He chains him up, so he can hold a PS2 controller or whatever. And and so the guy is just a zombie playing video games the whole time, and then they come in and they play video games together. So I think I'd lock my parents in the shed.
And just have them play video games all day.
Well, yeah.
Give
Well,
them
I
a
mean,
cookie
it just
until they
gives them
did.
something to do, you know.
Oh man.
I could hook them up with like a
Zombies, they're gonna
Nintendo
be able to
64
bite
or like an
through that
Atari or
chains and
something.
stuff.
No, zombies can't bite through chains.
They would rip it eventually because they don't feel pain and they're zombies. Like they're just.
Actually,
gonna
their
rip it
hands
through.
might fall off. Yeah. Okay, but what was the last
Unfortunately.
question?
Do you want it to happen in the first place?
Do I want it to happen in the first place? Yes. Eventually,
Oh,
at some point in my
what?
life, yes.
Dude, no way.
Dude,
I
after
would
all
never
of the zombie movies that I've watched, like, I feel like it would
I
just be a
don't
cool
actually
thing to
think that
happen, you
know
know?
how serious a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, well,
would
no,
be.
I completely understand. I intend to be, like, 50 by the time that it happens, so I'll be, like, this big guy with, like, a big old bushy beard, and, like, I'm just that
But
guy that just
how
survives,
can
you know,
you
walking
see,
around
like-
with an LMG or
Yeah,
something.
but like, let's say you were turned into a zombie. Like, how could you think that feels like? You have no feel for anything or anyone, and you just want everything to be destroyed. Like, how do you think you would feel? Like, you're overall conscious.
I don't think
Like,
they
that's why
feel
I'm asking
anything.
How you think?
I think
Like-
zombies just think based on smell, and if they smell of flesh, then they're gonna eat it. Like that's how they
I
work.
guess.
Like they don't have
guess.
any other thing than to follow sounds and to
So
eat
you don't
things that
think
smell
that
good.
zombies have eyes?
But obviously,
do.
like they have impaired vision because they only find you if you make sound or like shoot a
I
bullet
don't
or
know, none of-
something.
see, I like conversations like this because none of this is proven, so we're just coming up with theories on what we think about zombies. So that's pretty cool. William
I think that's
Shakespeare.
cool. I think I would want it to happen. I've wanted to experience a zombie apocalypse, maybe for a couple months, and then like everything can just go back to normal.
And then, oh yeah, all right, all
That's it.
zombies.
Flick a switch. That's it. Game
yeah.
over. Like,
That's everything, guys. Wrap it up. But yeah, that's all the questions I had for you. With
All right, man.
regards to the zombie apocalypse, my friend. And I don't want it to happen like you do. So.
you
yeah.
don't want it to happen?
Nah.
Why?
I'm sorry.
All right, that's actually going to be the comment for today's video. If there was the possibility of a zombie apocalypse, would you want it to happen, and why? What's your reasoning?
It's a I want if you can, like, elaborate on why you think what you think, because I want to like just sit down and read your responses.
Yeah, I would. I want to
what you
read through the
think.
comments. Like, I want to.
Yeah.
I want to see people's reasoning. Like, there might be something
Mhm.
really cool in there. I'm looking at
Exactly.
you. I'm looking at you. You got to make that really good comment. All right. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Thank you. All right. If you did enjoy this episode of Prison and you want to see more, leave a like on this video. Graser, thank you for joining me and thank you for asking me some nice
Love you,
questions
William
today.
Shakes.
Yeah, that's gonna be the end of this episode. Don't forget to comment. Goodbye.
Let me pull off that mustache of yours.
Yes, it needs to go. It's going. It's going. All right, it's gone.